Hey everybody, Todd Vandermeid back here for another edition of Freedom Steel, former NRA contract lobbyist, Illinois gun law guru, and I'm going to make a few predictions about what we could be seeing out of the Supreme Court right after this. So tomorrow, Thursday, June 13th, the court has slated to release one or more opinions. Now, right about now, they've got over 24 opinions left to release. There are three particular issues that we're all watching from the 2A side of the House. Obviously, there's Rahimi, which is whether or not the civil domestic violence orders are constitutional at all or partially, or if the court is going to clarify whether or not how to apply the text, tradition, and history part of the New York test that they enumerated 2 years ago. We got that. We've got Cargill, bump stocks. And then we've got a couple of cases that are going to deal with the Chevron doctrine. So a couple of things here. One, I don't think they're going to do Cargill until they do the Chevron cases. The reason being, Cargill is a challenge on the Administrative Procedures Act and a challenge to the definitions that they're using to make bump stocks machine guns, which falls in line with what's going on in the other cases dealing with the Chevron doctrine as to where does the agency's interpretation fall. So it wouldn't make a lot of sense in my mind that the court would issue Cargill first and then come out and say, oh, by the way, Chevron's dead letter law. That the agency can only go by what's in the black letter, and if it's ambiguous, then tie goes to the runner, it goes to the individual or the corporation or whatever. It does it now. Chevron is not supposed to apply per se in cases that have criminal penalties to it. It's largely administrative, where there are civil fines or other things, because the original Chevron case came out of an EPA issue. And I can't remember if it was the Clean Water Act or the Clean Air Act. But anyways, so you got that. The other thing we'll be watching out of Cargill is, does the court say anything about semi-autos? Do they say anything about Staples is still good law, AR-15s are in common use, anything like that, to see where we go. So I don't think we'll see Cargill tomorrow, but if they were to drop the Chevron cases tomorrow, Cargill coming out on Friday could be a very big possibility. We got Rahimi, as I talked about before. What we're hoping for out of Rahimi, I think Mr. Rahimi is going to lose. I think that the Fifth Circuit's decision that it is facially unconstitutional is going to be reversed. That would say that there is no set of circumstances that G8, I believe it is, for the civil orders, that they can be constitutional. And I think the court's going to say that's just not the case. That they can be constitutional, as applied to Mr. Rahimi in this case, as he was a dangerous individual. And I think they are going to lay down some markers potentially on dangerousness and what qualifies. We are hoping that they're going to lay down some markers on due process, as this is a civil order that Mr. Rahimi was charged under for violating under federal law, and hoping that they put down some more clarity on text, tradition, and history. It'll be interesting to see who writes the opinion. Short opinion, I think it's possibly Gorsuch. But I think that right now we're looking at Thomas, Alito, and Roberts haven't written anything from that sitting. So we're more likely to get one of those guys. Then the last one is Chevron cases. And Chevron, if the Chevron cases come out, again, that is going to deal with putting some serious handcuffs on ATF. All the rules that they've been putting out there, from pistol braces, bump stocks, frame and receivers, engaged in the business, are all going to, if Chevron falls, that is going to give a great boost to our side in those cases. Now, it's late. It's after 11 o'clock tonight. I've been tied up trying to get ready for a bunch of meetings and stuff. So tomorrow I will be doing my Supreme Court tweeting and watching from the seat of a bulldozer. I've got some work to do out at the club tomorrow. We've got a big thing on the Sporting Clays course this weekend. Need to get some stone laid out. So I'm going to be doing that. And then I'll be back here Friday morning if we get another set of decisions. I'll be doing SCOTUS Watch again on my Twitter account and Facebook and whatever Friday morning. So if we get a decision, you'll probably see me commenting over Twitter, as I don't have all the capabilities to record a video and publish a video mobilely. So if I do get something out from my phone, it'll be short and brief, but I can't do the full edit on like you see here. So it'll probably be a deeper dive Friday morning if we get any Pro 2A cases coming out tomorrow. So that's all, short, down and dirty, just to give you a couple of my predictions as to what I think is going to happen. And we'll go from there. So as always, please like, subscribe, copy, paste, share this around. And as always, frag out.